This is Tales of Swordfall.
Episode 11, Hearts and Fire. So, is that all your business with this kind of sleazeball thing? I know Tabby just walked away.
Cracketeer's not even in there because he knows he doesn't have self-control right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I left.
Cool. So you're gonna find someone who sells arrows and bows.
Yeah, if there's one around. I think I rolled a 21 for investigation earlier.
Yep.
Or something like that.
Yep. So we'll just ride that. Yeah, it's easy to find people who are selling bows and arrows. Like, is there any person, race, or like just thing you were looking for in particular, like specifically?
I mean, I'm kind of interested to talk to another lizard folk, but they're pretty rare, so.
There's probably at least one selling in here.
Sweet. I will go to them.
Yep, and they are selling like really pretty looking bows. You can't quite put your finger on what they're made out of, though.
Okay, I will go up to his or her stall, and in Draconic I will say, is it a male or a female?
Let's make it a lady.
Okay, I will say, hello, sister.
And she turns
around. And in a completely different voice than Flea normally uses.
She turns around and she looks very surprised that someone's first talking Draconic. And actually, she has the ability to just like change color a little. So some of her scales.
I do that too. I'm gonna do it as she does it.
And she just starts like flashing patterns at you like a language.
Oh man, can I tell what she's saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes.
Sweet. Lizard can't.
Yeah, exactly. And she's flashes at you. You know, she's really flattered that you came to her stall, and thank you for talking in a tongue that I can fully pronounce.
Yeah, of course. I'm tired of using this common stuff. Anyways, what do you got?
Oh, I have the finest bows carved out of bone.
Ooh, what kind of bone?
Well, depends how much money you want to spend.
Do they do anything fancy, or do they just look cool?
Well, these dragon bones tend to give out some extra damage. And she sets one, and it's very nicely carved. And she looks at you, but it is expensive.
How much?
She looks side to side. Well, oh yeah, no one can understand you because you're just flashing communication.
Yep.
Straight up tells you, you know how long it has been since I've had a human heart?
I just had one yesterday.
She like flashes all sorts of jealous colors. If you can obtain me at least two, I'll let you have this.
Okay, are you here every day? I could probably do that.
Yes, I'm here every day, except for prayer day.
Of course, yeah, prayer day. So yeah, you see those three people, and I'll point to my party. And I'll tell her that I'm kind of the mastermind of them. I call the shots, so we could definitely get you at least 2 hearts, maybe more.
She starts like getting very like yeah, she starts communicating that she's very impressed, like just all sorts of like impressed colors and patterns of flashing. Basically, like, going ooh.
But for now, do you just have any arrows? Just some run-of-the-mill arrows? I'm kind of low.
For you, brother, I have some arrows, and she gives you a dozen arrows, just
Yes.
normal arrows.
I will thank her in the traditional lizard folk thank you of headbutting her right
Yeah,
in the forehead.
she matches your headbutt, maybe a little bit harder. She really
Definitely.
appreciates you.
And your name?
Hmm. One they can pronounce or one you can pronounce.
Just me is fine.
And she makes kind of a screeching noise. But it basically turns out to be lily pad if you translate it
Okay.
into common.
Yeah, okay. I'll tell her my name, but I'll say it in Draconic as well, so it's kind of screechy.
And she's really impressed. Ooh, little hunters.
Yeah, quite vicious. But anyways, I'll be back maybe tomorrow morning, and I'll see what I can come up for you. Just make sure you look around town for me. Maybe I'll see you before then.
I'll keep my eyes open. Goodbye, brother.
Goodbye. And I'll get down on all fours and run towards my party. And yeah, that's about it, really. I'll climb back on Krakatur's back, and with my new 12 arrows.
Nice.
What was that all about, Flea?
Oh, that's my sister.
You can give me an insight check, Krakatur. It will be with disadvantage, but if you do get this, I will be super impressed.
At least my wisdom isn't shitty. Holy!
17's pretty good. Um,
Holy guacamole!
you've never seen a lizard folk give thirsty eyes, but yeah, this lizard, you're guessing maybe it's a female, and she's kind of like pulsating in like this almost heartbeat like way.
Flea, are you sure that is your sister? She has rather strange feelings for you, if she is your sister.
Um, I thought she was.
I think she might be. I think she has. Krakatur does not know how to vocalize these things, being a person of low charisma.
Yeah, but she gave me an interesting offer that may coincide with our agenda from the other stall. So I'll tell you guys about it later when we're a little more private.
And you guys turn shopping trips into all sorts of fun. You know this? Uh,
Tons
so,
of hopes for later.
yep. Okay. Anybody else looking for anything else within this specific area?
Oh, I want to get a ranged weapon.
Okay. There's plenty of stalls that are selling all sorts of ranged weapons. Anything in particular?
Let me check what I'm proficient in real quick.
Okay. And then after that, give me an investigation roll.
Okay, one moment. So, anyone selling hand crossbows
In here?
or
Yes.
yeah, hand crossbows?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would like one of those.
You know what? Tabby, since she's gotten guns, she'll just hand you her hand crossbow.
Oh!
And yeah,
Great, never mind.
here you go.
Thank you.
Save the money.
The whole set, everything with it.
Crossbow bolts and everything. Yeah. Kind of figured.
How many bolts?
20?
20? Thank you.
Yeah. If you are done here, we can either speed ahead or go to another place looking for more items, or whatever you guys want to do.
I'm done here.
I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done here.
Okay. You want to skip ahead till later in the day?
Yes.
Yep.
If that's okay with everyone.
Good with me.
Fine with me, yeah.
How about you, Tabby? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Cool. So, the rest of the morning is pretty nice, despite it being a little cold. You guys eat somewhere, have lunch, probably have street food. It's very delicious. And are you going to return to the shop after everything's closed, or in a few days, or like?
I thought after the Dragon Dice tournament.
Okay. Cool.
I think we should
Cracker's good.
come up with a backup plan in case we don't win.
Krakatur starts trying to look real fancy for this Dragon Dice tournament.
Ew.
I can help with that.
I hear in Dragon Dice, sometimes people cheat by a pretty female walking around the table and making hand signals to tell you what people's cards are.
We can do that, right, Tabby? Find seats and spy on other people's cards. I have message.
You can. I don't think I should though, because I am very wanted.
Oh, that's true.
But
Tabby,
I can do that.
just to remind you, there is a very corrupt person running this whole tournament.
Oh, there's definitely going to be a whole lot of cheating.
Yeah. And
if there's anyone who's mastered cheating, it's Flea.
Listen, in all honesty, I don't think we're going to win, even if we do cheat. So we need a backup plan.
I probably really just need to pickpocket the stone. Is the stone actually like up for like the tournament winnings, or is it like in a guy's pocket?
It's up for the tournament. I mean, you guys could probably go to Clarkson's place and check it out, and see how well the security is, if you want.
Oh, well, all right.
I say we go in blind.
Listen. I don't want to deal with Clarkson at all. So what I propose is that we let somebody else win, and then we ambush them.
I was going to say, when in doubt, resort to violence. It tends to work, I'm telling you.
I mean, no
So do we
argument
still
for me.
go? Do we still go and watch who wins?
Well, we need to know who wins, so
Well,
yes.
we need to be there with a purpose, so one of us needs to be playing.
I'll play.
I say Flea should play too. He's really damn good at Dragon Dice. He always beats me.
And with that flashy
true.
bandana, how can you not go wrong, you know?
Yeah, so here's the game plan. If something goes wrong, we use the bandana and we run. And I'll tell you what the bandana does after we use it.
I like it. And if things go absolutely to hell, I'll punch someone.
It sounds like a plan.
Ooh,
how
I'm
it
gonna
normally
give Krakatur a scimitar. I have like 3 on me, so
It's like it's hard for him to hold because it's kind of small in his hand. It'll have to do.
Wow. So you guys want to go in blind? That's what I'm getting at. You're gonna have Flea play the game, right?
You know, I can just find out where the stone is after somebody gets it. So we could actually just stay here, and then I can say the magic words, and then the stone pings, and then we just go and get it.
I didn't think of that.
that
We
makes
don't
more
even need
sense.
to go to the game. I mean, that's just more exposure for us. No point.
Yeah, higher chance of getting arrested.
I mean, maybe we sit by a bar that is not too populated, kind of in the vicinity, so we can quickly get to the stone after the person wins it.
Okay.
And maybe they win it, and depending on if it's a male or female, one of us coerces them to get drinks, come back to a room, we steal it. I don't know.
That's probably easier. With the rest of our downtime, is there any way I could go back to the creepy slaver guy and just like observe him for a little bit, see
I
what he's like, kind of get a feel for him?
Yeah, just like are you gonna like completely stalk him or just see how he does stuff at the shop?
Just at the shop and just kind of like get like, I guess it could be like an insight roll, but just kind of like what he's about, kind of what kind of person he is.
Okay, yeah. First, there would be a stealth to see how well you just like blend in the crowd and how noticeable you are, and then you can do an insight, and we'll just say this is like whenever you have free time away from everyone else during the next day and a half. Anybody else want to do overall downtime activities while this is all happening?
I'm okay.
I'm good. You can reapply Tabby's disguise if you like, but
Oh yeah, we should probably do that.
Yeah, that's probably a constant thing, especially if like Tabby has other things to do out and about. But yeah, roll Taz, roll me stuff. You can use your disguise kit, and let's see what you get. 20. Yeah, little contouring goes a long way, I guess. Do you make her
24.
basically look like a whole different tabaxi?
Yeah, sounds good.
sounds good to me.
Yeah, so you're pretty much free to roam wherever without really having to worry. Except if somebody like really looks at you. Yeah, let's see. The results of Flee. You got a 26 for stealth, so you are blending into the crowd despite being kind of a minority and hanging about in one place a lot. And 10 insight. So
Yeah.
you notice that this guy spends a good part of his day at the booth, and then at the end of the day, he packs up his cart and goes off in whatever direction. His mood is generally just there are some people who can't help but to just be sleazy throughout their day, and this is one of those dudes. It looks like it's just a natural thing for him, and he does have a lot of hushed conversations between customers, and sometimes there's do you thieves camp?
No, I don't.
No. Yeah, there's like strange hand signals and stuff that happens between some customers and him, and other times there's notes being slipped back and forth, and you swear that some of the notes have like gold pretty much in them in envelopes, and
Okay. That's. I'm just gonna take note of what direction he leaves for the day, and I'll head back to the group.
yep, it looks like he generally leaves toward the west, toward the temple district.
Okay, thank you.
That's all we have for tonight, folks. Let's say our goodbyes.
I'm Lucy. I play Taz Mockwell, the Tiefling Bard. You can find me at Twitter or Instagram as Bluebird Draws.
And I'm Amanda. I play Tabby Tipsytail, the Tabaxi. You can find me at DM Deistress on Twitter.
Hey, I'm Chris. I play Flea the Lizard Folk Fighter. You can find me on Twitter at Touch of Tiefling.
And I am Alex. I play Krakatur, otherwise known as Uncle K, the Air Genasi Barbarian. You can find me on Twitter at Mr. Puddins, and from there you can find my blog where I write about all things Dungeons and Dragons.
And I'm Paul. I was the DM for tonight. Thanks for listening. Hey guys, thanks for playing. If you want to support us, share our stuff, like our stuff, where you can, follow, subscribe, all that jazz. If you want to follow us on social media, we're on Twitter at SwordfallDND. We're on Facebook /SwordfallDND. We're on Google Plus. I think you just search Tales of Swordfall. Also, if you're listening on Anchor, there's a listener support button, and for less than $1 a month, you can give us money, and we can keep going forever and ever. Also, if you want to make a not monthly commitment, buy us a coffee on ko-fi.com/swordfalldnd. There you can find a button to buy us a $3 coffee. And finally, if you want to look fashionable and awesome, we do design t-shirts and put them on Zazzle.com. You can find our shirts at Zazzle.com/SwordfallDND. Once again, thank you for listening. Once again, guys, thank you for playing. And whatever time of day it is, I hope you're having a nice one. Bye!
Bye!
Bye. Stay tuned for the next part of this episode.
Please consider listening to these podcasts.
Hello, folks. JP Winterbottom here to tell you about The Beholder's Eye, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons narrative-focused actual play podcast about a group of private investigators in a fantasy noir setting with eldritch horror undertones. You can find The Beholder's Eye every other Friday on iTunes, SoundCloud, or anywhere podcasts are found.
Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe.